there because I do actually love to watch Pang.
Okay, fair enough.
Very cool hero.
Broodmother, I like watching a new Brood. I think it's more combat active. It's like a lot of fighting. It's just finishing loading, you know. Dota's having a rough day today, it looks like.
Alright, so Cinderin playing his patented Night Stalker from back in the day. A lot of people don't remember the actual history, but...
Or names of abilities on heroes.
I think I'm right, by the way. I think every
He
website,
refuses to accept that he's wrong.
Every website has colluded against me.
Yep.
But anyway, back to the Night Stalkers.
Uh-huh.
He was the original Night 1v1 mid Night Stalker. And when Dota 2 came, he played it for a month and then never again.
That was it,
Now
eh?
he's support. Sad days. You can extend the night. But he does have some different skills now, of course. Quite a bit more powerful, some would say. Considering he's
30 seconds to battle.
I think it might be the first time he's in a tournament. That would be my guess.
at most second.
One of the other ones stuck in there, but they need to win. It's time to spend some moonbucks, so that's exactly what they're doing here for mid or feed. The only hope they have to take a victory here.
Lotto. Okay, we've actually cast a couple of his games. Probably not to keep an eye on him too much because Hezu, on the other hand, though, Broodmother, safe lane now.
Balance the scale.
Hero mid, of course, changed quite a bit. Spiderlings have less HP but more armor. Of course, he cannot go invisible webs anymore.
I believe Tomato's pinging that block down bottom.
Yeah, that was
like,
real
what
bad.
is that? What is that, dude?
It's like my hitbox is on. I need a different cosmetic. Obviously, changes the hitboxes. But what do you think of the new
I like it. I think it's more interactive. Fights a lot more. It's more enjoyable to watch than the old Brood. Old Broodmother was cool because of her neat potential, but I feel like normal Broodmother is just, or new Broodmother rather, is just kind of like a more, and doesn't change the entire game with a 5th pick, but still very strong. And you can still do some cutesy stuff. You can see there's this web mid. Maybe they were kind of trying to bait OG into thinking that's where the Brood was to go, but instead she's down bottom. Gets a decent situation in the matchup versus the Tiny, but he's got a couple of different things he can do against fighters, right? He's got his splash from his tree, he's got avalanche, he's got toss.
That's true. The old tree grab, which has been maxed out by a lot of players lately, 1-1-3. Was a tri-lane mid temporarily. It's hilarious to see. Behind there's a Spark Wraith as well, Resolution. Trying to eye around the tower here. He'll dodge the Spark Wraiths. Nope, one will connect. Tri-lane has returned, my friend. Stuff is bot lane. No-Tail is just completely passed by this tower, beating
Whipping
people
him
with his stick.
Yeah, he looks like a Broodmother right now in his positioning.
Does.
He's out there, man. You got Fly coming over there. Fly, no Stout Shield to start with, though. A little bit rough. Bit of a classic, of course. You just get the poor man's shield. So tanky, and you right-click people, avoid them, harass them with Riptide. Set this one off, he'll be able to have the net as well. Get an opportunity.
We get to see an S4 Enigma in the top lane versus, again, Boxy Pangolier. A little bit better success this time as opposed to game one where they lost.
Quite a few last hits on those Eidolons, too.
How much are those worth? They're a little bit misleading. Bottom lane. Just like killing these little... Oh. And again, Tri-lane has come by. Fly is level 2. There. Surprised he hasn't even leveled it yet, actually. Why wouldn't you level?
There's a chance you might be able to use the...
Very small kill. Not often you get to see him in the essential off-lane role. Mid lane Tomato taking quite a bit of damage from Resolution. There's the ensnare, and that is going to be the first blood going the way of OG. Can they turn it around, though? Spark Wraith onto Resolution. Looks like he will fall to the void from Cinderin, so a 1-for-1, but got the better of that. Gay did get the experience. That mid. Hey.
That tree's pretty good against Brood.
I think you just go for a different... It doesn't look like... Be a build that you... Spiderlings? Like, you know, when you go up against
I don't think you have
heroes,
a choice. You just use the jungle.
I guess you could do that. How much armor do they have now, actually?
You don't
8
have the tree
armor.
that much either, right? 'Cause he won't be able to last it if he's holding the tree, and then once the tree's gone, then he has 16 seconds without it. So definitely ways you can abuse. But he'll be able to have just like the avalanche in his back pocket for the. Overall, seems a pretty decent matchup here for Tiny.
So I can't remember if it was you or maybe it was Shane talking about the Thunder interaction with Chronosphere, how you just stop in place as a ball.
Apparently
I think
so.
that works for Black Hole as well.
Apparently you roll right through it.
Really?
That's what I was told. There's
Wow.
like a giant thread that had all the interactions and tests.
That's actually a little surprising to me. I would not have guessed that. But it is nighttime now. Night Stalker towards the mid lane. Looks like they're going for resolution, but nice shackle from Jerax, keeping Durin at bay. Throw out a Void and Frustration as Jerax will tank a Spark Wraith as well. Night Stalker's time. How important is it for him to find first nighttime, or is it not like it used to be? Have that much pressure on you. Second nighttime, we have 4-minute durations. Oh, we're still on that question. Okay. Alright, we'll get back to the... Alright, you're gonna have to explain that.
Because
to me
it's
again.
just magic
Spark Wraith.
immunity, right? That wouldn't make
Jerax
sense.
will die to it. Cinder will trade his life in all likelihood. Gets off one final Void. Again. Has melded 4 seconds. Looks like they'll find Own Me in the mid lane here. Tomato continuing the pressure. There's Boxy coming in with a nice swashbuckle. Take out the TA. Alright, what did you... If you're already
Dude,
rolling,
I don't fucking know. I don't give a shit. In my opinion,
You brought
it
it
would
up.
make sense. You brought it up.
No, I changed the subject and you brought it back to that subject.
Yeah, because I don't want to give out false information. I'm just
Well,
saying what I was told, but that doesn't make any sense. I'm
but if you were
assuming that
told
if
that,
you
that's not
roll
giving
into the
false
black
information.
hole, he should just stop. He should keep the ulti going, but he shouldn't be able to move. But you know
Right.
what? I don't know.
Okay, that's what...
We'll find out.
Alright, then that was my initial...
Fight me.
Yes on
Just
that.
fight me. All right.
Such an angry Canadian. Bot lane, No-Tail now level 6. Going for the 1-2-2 actually, so wants a little bit of extra levels on the toss. Of course, Grow does not help
Escort's
toss in
going
any
for the
way
black hole.
anymore. Yeah, we have
Oh,
the
then we need it,
shackle,
maybe?
fly with the ensnare. I think they should be able to do enough right-click damage. Does that swashbuckle? Alright, they are going to use it. And he's going to keep it channeled. Just let them know. There. Spiderlings are very clear.
Yes.
Radioactive is the word I'm looking for. Resolution. Refraction is going to be eaten off completely thanks to Kezu. Sparkwraith is there. It will connect, but they have no vision to speak of. Sparkwraith, though. The fact that it hits invis units is hilarious. It's actually pretty cool, though. You keep that in the lane. Or the sides of the lane. Can't get ganked.
It's a pretty absurd.
Or, though, compared to 5, so...
Look at bottom though. No-Tail's just been. He's just like, yeah, I can't deal with this really as Broodmother. This isn't an effective place for me to be. It's better that I just like start farming the jungle. But then the problem is it's a Tiny, and he's terrifying. He's gotten himself up to level 7, lots of nuke potential. So it's hard for a support to really come and soak anything in this lane.
Radiant's
How does
bottom
this
tower
scale
is
now?
under attack.
So the bonus
They changed.
damage
It's been
goes
changed
up.
a lot since it came.
So bonus damage to both anything plus buildings.
Yeah. And then
And then
of course
cooldown.
you just get 5 attacks straight away now.
Yeah, that's the big change that I... We have been seeing, like I said, the trap being maxed. I expect that to be trend here.
He's trying to make it look like he TP'd out, and
Oh,
does
they
find
find him. No tail. Not sure if he has enough damage to actually blow anybody up as Cinder comes in with a crippling fear. Very least do a considerable amount of damage to No Tail, but he doesn't seem too scared about it.
That's a big
Or
difference, though. If that was like old Tiny, or if he skilled Avalanche and Toss, he would have just killed that silencer, right? Had like 800
Yeah.
die.
Oh, Boxy gets off his ult. Nope, he gets canceled by the Avalanche. Gets off the Swashbuckle, though, into a Malefice. And yeah, he is just surrounded by
That was
the
a nice tree top.
Illuminati of OG.
Slapped him on down.
What are your thoughts on TA this game? Any, is like a free game for him?
Overall, it's pretty damn good. Just has to be. It's a kind of obnoxious up against Night Stalker, because he can just be throwing the mist pants on top of you. A lot of armor, so he's hard to really deal. So if you keep getting silenced, so you can't refract and stuff. It can be frustrating. And then, as you just saw, Pangolier is very good against him.
Yep, he's gonna bounce back off the wall. Resolution's in
Very
a lot
nice.
of trouble. The Spark Wraith will deal more, and there's another ultimate used again with the shield crash, dealing so much damage, but it's not enough for coming through. find the kill on that.
Wow, that was actually so close. Very nicely played. Good support rotations coming through, and he'll be rewarded there, as it's Jerax who gets a bunch of that gold.
Isn't that incredible that he hit him 3 times with the ult and a shield crash, and it wasn't enough for a kill? Stage of the game.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was getting too much help from Tomato. Tomato not quite level 6, so he's that big impact for himself. His lane has not been going very well. 22 and 3 versus the 4. Okay, and top lane, they've got Tiny and the Snakes going to work here. Fortification, not save this.
Yep, Kezu's come here, but not sure what he can do. Got a little bit more side of mid or feed. Puts down a web. They'll see him, of course. I hear the rolling thunder coming into effect, but way down. He goes right through the tower. The tower will fall to Jerax. Field crash. No-Tail now in a lot of trouble. Looks like he will find his way to the grave as Boxy takes it with the swashbuckler.
Meanwhile, Syndrome with that counter push bottom. I mean, look at that.
Wow,
he just punched that tower like 3 times.
Fly right now, level 5. So, getting to that point of having that Song of the Siren available. Cracks. Of course, we saw the Serpent Wards placed. How much game? A lot of, especially in Captain's Draft, a lot of Shadow Shaman game down to kind of the split pushing. Get that refresher shard. Might as well. I feel like we didn't much in.
Yeah, the games haven't been lasting all that long lately.
Yeah, lately for sure. I think the playoffs will the urn for Cinderin, as we're gonna have a smoke here by OG. Fly, of course. Now is officially level 6. Set something up. Our
Radiant's bottom tower
Warcraft littered across the map. You see Swashbuckler coming in with Boxy. Just getting a little bit of farm for himself. Oh, the Spark Wraith comes into effect. It's actually going to slow Jerax enough to not get off the shackle. Snare comes out, but not nearly enough. Another Spark Wraith.
Yeah.
Fly is just trying to run away from this bad boy.
And Boxy has just been pressuring inside of the jungle, pushing S4 further back, and that allowed them to get the tower very easily up top with Kezu. And now you have Omi nearby with the Global Silence. Pangolier has the ultimate here too, with the DD rune now popped. They could just go for this tower. They don't really have anyone in a good position to nuke these down. No-Tail probably going to be the one who's TP. He's a blink dagger, but he has 10 more seconds.
Oh, the Global Silence stops the shackle. That would have been a kill in the way of Jerax, and he ends up wasting his Serpent
They're going to lose
Ward.
this tier 2 top. They just don't have enough TPs. If they don't lose it, it's exceptionally weak, but yeah, I think it's just gone.
It is down. It might cost them the tier 1, although we have some TP support here. Fortify is still there as well. That comes into play is now Kezu. It almost feels like the old Broodmother.
Yep.
Left alone and will take those towers, no problem. Here comes No-Tail. He jumps in with that Blink Dagger, and they're going to blow up the Pangolier. Takes a tree to the back of the head, but like damage will come.
Yeah, and Kezu just assuming that they'd at least come back, even with the siege. Could have gotten even more done up there. But still, they'll take it, that's for sure. Damned or so here once this catapult finishes off.
Kezu's going Salt Huron. Essential rush of us.
Keep up that ratting, abuse the very low armor that Tiny already has. Oh.
Hey, he gained armor now, right?
From Grow he does, yes.
5, 10, 15. Happy about that. Yep, he does have the Blink Dagger. We'll be going for an Echo Saber. Seen any different builds on Tiny that kind of shocked you with this grab mechanic?
I think the most surprising and most changing thing is just the scaling, like choosing where to put your points between Avalanche and Toss. A lot of people think that Avalanche should just be maxed all the time now, because it's the thing that gets doubled when you toss, which makes sense, but at the same time, Toss cooldown goes down, oh, it used to go down a lot, now it's just stuck at 8 all the time anyway. Or rather, it didn't used to go down, it's just the fact that you can use it twice is the logic, right?
Well, we have the ult from Pangolier, and they're going to be able to find Fly. Gets off the ensnare at the last moment. Really to no avail. His Box is going to use the Swashbuckler to try to get away. Desolator now, but he actually had an Indiz. Case no
but yeah, with 8 seconds on Toss and then 17 on Ava, you can use Toss twice in the same time span, so it kind of makes sense that
gonna jump in onto Cinder and tosses him back into the teammates, and he is dead. Jerax in the meantime gets the Hex off on the Pangolier. Box is in a lot of trouble, and that Desolator being used to full effect from Resolution. And they find 2 kills, might be more. Kezu, of course, he can still walk through trees, but they have vision. That is 3 kills in this engagement for OG. Overextension here, mid or feed. Might even find some more. Avalanche into toss, into resolutions. Ridiculous damage. No Tail still gets the kill. A double kill. If
That's way too much. Game. That's disastrous. Now there's a blink dagger on Enigma. They're gonna be able to get this Roshan at any point they want. That'll just be right now. The blink dagger will come out very soon from resolution, and they're just gonna have No Tail and Rezo jumping on top of people, and they don't really have a saving mechanism at all. They have global. But the counter initiation plays will just have to be Thunder, which, you know, it's not that fast.
I mean, he can do it right now. You know, ridiculous in the pit. The rolling spider's gonna be scouted here. Foxy wants to get off that all, but Jarex is here with the Hex. Very nicely done, and Roshan will be free.
The net
Resolution takes it. The Aegis that is. Swashbuckle for Pangolier. He's gonna have to use his ult defensively. He has to maneuver himself around the building so he doesn't bounce back. Does so successfully. Bounce off of shrines. I know you don't off of towers for some.
I don't know.
Fortunes change.
Shield crest to jump over it. Goes through towers. It should go.
More than likely.
Why does it go through towers?
I don't know. They're like a building. Probably just goes through all buildings. On issues in other buildings.
That would be pretty hard to get off. Like in this area, hard to get off some nice ultis with this many.
Well, think about how easy it would be if you could bounce off the racks.
It could be easy or it could be horrendous, right? You could be like
It'd be insane. It would be like pinball
Yeah,
in between
pinball.
the two, or it'd be like barracks wall, barracks wall, barracks shrine. That sounds very OP.
like I said. Seen him get stuck actually. Where was it?
That's true.
It was
near
in
the
like this
diagram.
area, I think.
Yeah, it was right there.
That was so bad.
I had to swashbuckle his way out. That's probably why he has a movement skill like that. You know, you can't fully save the Rolling Thunder possibilities.
Well, actually, something else to keep in mind, and this is in all seriousness,
that's real
we have
airport
an
down
initiation
bottom.
from No Tail. Tomato at half HP. He's being left by his team, so that's gonna be a freebie for OG.
That's a QO Game 1 air warden right there.
S4 finds the Malefice onto Own Me, puts down the Midnight Pulse as well. Resolution gets tossed, and boom! But back to my very important point. The terrain that you use actually makes a difference
Dire's middle tower
when you're
is under
Pangolier.
attack.
Now, why is that?
Because some of them are very confusing, walls are.
Okay, fair
Especially
enough.
the one, like the one I'm using now, which is the best terrain.
Right.
It sometimes, some areas is difficult to.
Okay, fair enough.
But if you're a good player, then you don't have to. So you're fine, buddy.
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, see, I got the normal map.
Map's too boring. I want to show that I have contributed my money.
You're saving esports. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
No, thank you. So nice of you.
Literally just me. Resolution, of course, with the Blink, Deso, and Aegis to work with will be a Hurricane Pike. Echo Saber's completed by No Tail. He deals a lot of damage.
A little something extra.
Very similar to the old Tiny when you get the Echo Saber and Ags, except it's only Ags for 5 hits.
What do you think about these 4 clarities in the stash, or the backpack rather, for No Tail?
Radiant's
Right.
middle tower.
On
Still have that
around these
mana
things.
talent? Oh, they got rid of the mana talent? No!
Radiant's
20% magic resistance talent, level 10, dude. He's 40%
But
magic resistance.
he had-
Think about how insane that is.
No, think about this. Okay, level
But
20.
think about this.
Level 20, 14 mana regen. That was so sick. Enigma getting initiated on by Synderen. The boards are placed for the tower. Looks like the song comes in. Try to set this up. Actually, Pangolier's ult was wasted. Nope. He hits one here, gets the Enigma in the end. He's going to come back for some more. Looks like it gets stuck again, but this is the ensnare this time. And they're going to beat him down with that big stick of No Tail. Just a 1-for-1. And Onmi gets tree grab to the face, and Synderen looks to be next on the list. The toss into death. Tomato ensnared again. It's up. The Spark Wraith not going to do a whole lot. The
I'll
Magnetized
give it to No Tail. They're trying to.
magnetic field not nearly enough either. And No Tail and company clean up 4. All it cost them is the Enigma. Whatever at this point.
They're completely
Radiant's
adequate.
middle tower is
And
under
Rezo's so
attack.
confident. He still has this Aegis for another minute and 10. He's going for the Dragon Lance and then into the Hurricane Pike. No BKB required. Have a way to deal with the gold care. They still have Black Hole too. Back. He can just come in near that mid lane there, get there as fast as he can. Back. He's going to push out
Radiant's
top
middle
first.
tower is under attack.
Take this.
Oh,
It's
No Tail, the
Tail
Avalanche
again.
toss back into the team. Into Rezo's right click. Oh, that was a pretty good shield crash, but he gets Hex right away and in the shackles as well. Do they have enough damage to actually take him out? Resolution will find it. That's a double kill for him. Still the Aegis to work with, of course, as Boxy will buy back now. Still has the Blink toss available. He gets the Avalanche onto 3 heroes. Beautifully done. But Boxy and company able to take him out, fly. Gets the ensnare off again. That's such a great counter, that Pangolier. No song. Beautiful black hole onto 3 heroes for S4. And OG are looking to finish this game in style. Only the silencer, Pangolier to remain. 54% resistance right now, so he does take a lot of damage, but Resolution has infinite. It's going to continue on here, looking for the silencer. Own Me has such a great game too on Legion Commander, but he will feed the triple kill to Resolution.
Disgusting. They also have the tier 2 down the bottom lane from earlier.
Yep, there we go.
Harsh.
Wait, he didn't do it. Oh, he wanted to earn. Okay, there we go.
Alright, there we go.
All right, Urn of
Confirm.
Shadows. What do they have that's worth more than Urn of Shadow? They have Midas.
They have a plate mail.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Right, plate
Midas,
now.
that is a pretty hefty one.
What? How'd
Oh,
they
it was
complete
before
it?
the racks fell.
Oh, you're right. Good call, Buka.
Nice.
Nice job by OG. They get more.
Could have just.
But
My team told me we did it already. Is I right or wrong?
I don't think they did. I think Kezu ended up denying
Kezu
something
won
right
it.
after, and they didn't.
Great fortitude.
Great. Sacrifice my cinder. Not worth as much as an Urn of Shadows, I'm pretty
But yeah, they did not complete it yet.
Yeah, I agree.
So he could have just denied like a tango. So kind of
Yeah,
sucks
that's
he
true.
lost his urn.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a little-
Could have done anything of that. No tail. Toss onto Synderen. Synderen. Continue to chase right now. Clarification from Buka is, my god, Synderen's gonna get blown up. Resolution,
Another
one more
net.
right click. Nope, it'll be fly with that Blink Dagger actually, as the Global Silence comes out. Lots of damage being applied to Jirax.
Oh,
Attempting to run
stopped
away, but the
his
toss
ulti.
is there again, and Kezu not able to lifesteal enough, and double kill for Fly of all heroes. So he denied his urn, and now the team is giving him all the kills. Excellently done. Ensnare onto Own Me. Resolution will snap for himself this time around. Getting close to the very end here. Boxy gets off that ultimate. The shield crash as well onto 2 heroes, but ensnared again. That has to be one of the best counters in the game.
Yeah,
That's
they have
insane.
both the ensnare as well as the troll net running right from Helm. Yeah, there's a Helm on Jirax. So they are not giving them any opportunity. Really, we talk about the Pangolin's kind of the only chance they have, right? Some sort of a ball roll through. It's very similar to game number 1 with that auto. Slardar hoping to follow up some of those. They never quite found them. And in fact, this looks a lot like game number 1 because it's another complete and utter stomp here from OGs.
1,
Just
2,
in
3.
the
Oh, the
hey!
wand!
Aha!
Gotta keep track of the wand there, Rezo.
Your death was a
But
sacrifice.
interestingly enough, the Pangolier, of course, he has the 1 javelin right now, but he's going for the Yule Scepter, which I would have loved to see, but I don't think they're going to survive long enough to actually pick that up.
Radiant's bottom barracks
Interaction
are
with
under
rolling.
attack.
Not No Tail. Father using his toss here. There's a nice Thunder. Again, the ensnare though. And the
S4 is
song.
looking for the black hole. Oh, jeez. Well, he doesn't have to
All
look
right.
for
Do
No,
we,
please!
oh, I sacrifice. They pause it themselves though. That doesn't even make sense. 10 million moonbucks. Yes. Very good, sir. That's nothing. You guys have no use for this moonbucks anymore.
Our Arc Warden has Hex. It's
What does that mean? And the black hole onto 3, and this should close it out.
That was
Beautifully
some bad
done.
manners.
That was a bad mana pause, no doubt about it. Jirax is out to safety. Tail flies back into the game, but this Rax is more than dead. There's such a thing. Nice pulse being placed, but alright. That will do it. Mid or feed. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is correct. They are completely eliminated from Midas.
yeah, they're done. They did not win a series, right? Whereas Navi defeated them in a series. Ergo.
Oh, Erico, we're bringing that back again, huh? Alright.
Yes, that does mean Midfield are out. Sadly, they will not pass on to the playoffs. And that means Liquid go directly regional final, and we're gonna have OG Navi semis. That's some hype.